Hi, hello, and welcome back, everybody, to Wolf Tales. Last time, as the girls patched up their friend, they also made plans for how they were going to approach whenever they go back to their pack. Seems like our journey is coming to an end, everybody. Sad enough to say. By the time Fuyu is finished making her preparations, night has already fallen. I start to cook dinner for the four of us, once again leaving the girls to their own devices. Surely enough, a short while later, I hear the pitter-patter of stealthy footsteps behind me. It won't be ready for another 30 minutes, Fuyu. Huh. How did you... Miyarati wouldn't try to sneak up on me like that, or eat half-cooked food for that matter, I say. And the other girl's too injured to sneak around so quietly, so I figured it couldn't be her. I turned my head as I addressed Fuyu. While doing so, I finally realized something. Say, where are those two? I ask. They've gone for a bath, Fuyu says. Miyarati insisted that the wound should be cleaned properly, so it seems like they might be in there for a while. Is that right? I ask. Well, whatever, I say. I'm sure Miyarati could use a distraction right now. Yes, says Fuyu. Perhaps so. Returning to the task at hand, I turn away from Fuyu and continue chopping up the potatoes. Fuyu doesn't say anything. Hey, fuckboy king, says Fuyu. No, you can't have any until it's cooked, I say. That's, says Fuyu. Not what I was going to ask, she says. Suddenly adopting a solemn tone of voice, Fuyu pinches the hem of my shirt. Fuckboy king, do you remember the night when I, imposed on you? Asked Fuyu. You mean the night you went into heat, I ask? What? No, I wasn't. It's nothing to be embarrassed about, I say. I know that it isn't something you can control. So what about it, I ask. Fuyu doesn't say anything. If I came to you like that again, says Fuyu, what would you do? She asks me. I place the knife in my hand down on the chopping board, then turning around to face Fuyu properly. When I do, I realize Fuyu is fidgeting restlessly and her face is beet red. That's an, unexpected question, I say. I guess I could help you out again if you're okay with me being your partner. I don't know if we'd be able to do that, though. With an extra person, it might be difficult to do it undetected. It doesn't have to be tonight, says Fuyu. Huh? I ask. I raise an eyebrow as I look down at Fuyu. But you're leaving tomorrow, aren't you? I ask her. If not tonight, then... I'm going to return here, okay, says Fuyu. Once the princess and I have done what we need to do, I'm going to come back here whether you want me here or not, says Fuyu. We're going to do what we did last time. No, we'll go even farther, says Fuyu. Because, I've already chosen you, says Fuyu. Chosen me, I ask. I don't understand. Chosen me for what? Ah, jeez, can't you figure it out for yourself, says Fuyu angrily. This is why I can't stand humans. Listen here, fuckboy king. Once the princess and I have fulfilled our duty, I'm going to come straight back here and we'll continue this conversation, says Fuyu. Until then, wait for me, okay? Asks Fuyu. Before I can ask Fuyu to elaborate, she quietly slinks away. Fuyu returns to the couch a moment before her fellow wolf girls leave the bathroom, giving me no opportunity to probe any further. Until this incident comes to an end, all I can do is speculate, I think to myself. That being said, perhaps I'd be better off waiting for Fuyu to just tell me herself. Right now, going off what she said to me, it almost sounds like she wants me to become her mate. As the morning sun rises, the inhabitants of my cabin all wake up bright and early. Following breakfast, some last-minute planning, and a few concerned comments from the only human present, we all meet in the living room one more time. I don't mean to rush you, princess, but if you're planning to lay traps before the confrontation, you best hurry, says the wolf girl. Time is of the essence. Your opponent will not wait for you to gather your wits. Yes, I know, says Miyarati. We will leave momentarily. Fuyu, are you all prepared to leave? Miyarati asks. Yes, princess. I'm ready whenever you are, says Fuyu. Excellent, says Miyarati. In that case, I will not delay any longer. Smiling resolutely, Miyarati turns to face me. Fuckboy king, she says. Yes, Miyarati, I ask. While it pains me to leave you like this, I promise that our parting will not be for long. The kindness you have shown me until now shall not be forgotten, nor will I ever regret the time we have spent together. As soon as I am able, I shall come back here to see you, says Mirari. Of course, I say. You're welcome any time. Same goes for you, Fuyu. Don't be a stranger. That goes without saying, says Fuyu. We already promised to meet again after things settled, didn't we? Asks Fuyu. We sure did, I say. Well then, if nothing more needs to be said, I believe it is time for us to head off, says Mirari. We'll be back as soon as we're able. However, should the worst happen... Don't finish that sentence, I say. You're both going to be fine. In fact, you'll both be back here pestering me in no time. I do hope so, says Mirari. Bowing her head respectfully, Mirari turns around with a smile on her face. Fuyu, carrying some supplies I lent to the girls, mimics Mirari's actions, then follows straight after her. Mirari opens the door, ushering Fuyu out first, then follows her out into the snow. A moment later, the door is shut, and all at once, silence consumes the cabin once more. Alright, everybody. I'm going to call it here for this episode. As always, I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time for more Wolf Tales.